Alright, hey everyone, welcome back. You know what, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm only one Knuckles today. Alright, so I have, I've kind of been... I didn't really do anything last week. For anything. But that's fine, shut up. PS4 is acting up again. But, I'm just gonna keep going this, even though it's the wrong day, but oh well, I don't care. I mean, I kinda care, but it's fine. And, I just watched some videos on Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces and basically Sonic in general. And there's some things that I didn't notice because I don't pay as much attention to like media in general, like news or reviews in general. But there's some issues that could be going on with the Sonic series in general after the kind of after Mania, kind of after Forces, but it kind of started as soon as Generations came about, if you think about it. So, I'm just gonna say it, like, say part of it, like, the classic versus modern split has never really been good, to be honest. I mean, the best it was before Generations came out, because before Generations came out, it was just Sonic in the old days and Sonic in the here and now. But after Generations came out, it's like, oh, now there's two eras of Sonic, classic and modern. And if you really think about how people have been reacting to it, there's really three eras of Sonic, because there's also classic, modern, and also the adventure era, the adventure games, Adventure 1, Adventure 2, Heroes. And really 06 is considered modern, even though it was kind of, it plays like an adventure game when it came out, but like, yeah, they needed it separated so that they have three of each, I guess. Even though the 3DS version of Generations had only two adventure and two modern games, even though it really should have been the Advanced series for the second era, and then I guess they could have done. I killed myself. I guess they could have done. They did do, I think, Russian Rivals. I think I think it was just Russian Colors, because Colors did it was basically Colors DS was basically Sonic Rush 3. I don't think I knew this was here. I just kind of went to the left. But yeah, basically ever since Generations came out, there's been even more heated classic versus modern debates. Because Generations actually split the Sonics. And then, now that Forces came out, classic Sonic is from another dimension now, for some reason, which, you know, it kind of makes sense actually, because Generations involves time travel. It's not like Sonic, Eggman, and Tails are gonna do everything exactly the same now that they've seen what the future is like. So, it's not so much another dimension, but more so, time travel has made the classic, has given us a new timeline for Sonic. And the classic Sonic in Forces is really from the other timeline, not another dimension, but I digress. I'm just gonna try and keep talking, even though I'm probably gonna fail this as a result. Oh wait, no, wait, hold up. Is this... I'm gonna keep going. So, basically, the, Alright, ignore this moron. He doesn't know what he's talking about. So, I'm just gonna make an additional comment on, like, the... Okay, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about either, but at least I'm trying still. But like, the quality of like some of the, even the classic games, like, people like, the classic Sonic fans like to say, oh, the classic games are perfect and modern games suck. But like, honestly, I don't think the special stages and like getting the Chaos Emeralds, I don't think that was ever really perfected. And even now, I wouldn't say it's like perfected because like.
There we go. Finally did it.
I don't know. I had complaints about the.
So basically.
About the chase things.
Was I talking about?
Alright, that's it for now.
The Sonic Generations is kind of in separate timelines. Like Sonic 4 episode, like you can actually some people have actually made like a timeline that just keeps it all together except for Mania and Mania Plus. And really like the important like distinction between like not so much important distinction but like Sonic they keep things distinction and canon and the point when there's even a point where you can actually see Sonic change, well not so much change appearance, but you can see like where Sonic changes from his classic look to his modern look in Sonic Pocket Adventure, and then Sonic 4 comes after that. But but since Generations and Force is just kind of made. Generations, I don't really blame. I don't know. I don't know really exactly. It should just be Sonic. It should just be Sonic. But it shouldn't even be classic and modern even now, because just because there's a new timeline for classic time, it doesn't mean that he should just stay classic. Because if Sega cared about a timeline, then classic Sonic would still end up looking like modern Sonic eventually. But that's not the main point I want to make. That's not the main point of me talking right now. The main point is that because of Forces and Generations, and now kind of Mania even too as well, we can't just like Sonic anymore. It's the classic Sonic and modern Sonic, and like why Sega? Like, nope. And it's like it's gonna have an effect on like the series going forwards, because like even though classic Sonic was kind of the worst part of Forces, people are still gonna take that as it's bad because it's a modern game. And people like apparently I never really read any of these reviews, but apparently a lot of the reviews for Sonic Mania shortly after it came out has been like, Sonic was never good in 3D. Sonic has had a rough start going into 3D. Sonic has a rough time in 3D. Yada yada yada. Oh, classic Sonic is the only good Sonic. Adventure wasn't good. This is the classic Sonic is the first 2D Sonic game in 20 years, even though advanced. Why'd I do that? Let's just end it right now. Even though advanced games exist, even though Rush exists, even though Rivals exists, even though Colors DS exists, even though people are idiots, alright? What else can I say? Like people will just pretend that people are just content to like pretend that Adventure was bad, even though Adventure was a pretty great, especially for its time, but it's even great to play now, in my opinion. People pretend Adventure 2 was terrible, even though Adventure 2 was also pretty amazing. And also to go back to like making Sonic into 2 eras, it's actually 3 eras with Adventure era. I prefer the Adventure era over the Boost era. no. Oh, and also these bombs, you can't, they don't automatically hurt you. They have to actually explode on you. Oh. Alright, there we go. This is still an amazing boss fight. But yeah, Sega's just kind of content to just keep breaking apart the fan base, I guess, and I don't know why. And because Forces wasn't the best. It was, I wouldn't say it's terrible. Definitely worse Sonic games like 06, probably Genesis as well. Like not that Sonic is for Genesis. I mean the remake of Sonic 1 for the Game Boy Advance called Sonic Genesis. Labyrinth, I guess. Labyrinth. People like pretend that Modern Sonic was always bad, classic Sonic was always good, but Sonic Labyrinth was a classic game. Sonic Spinball. Actually, I never played that, but Labyrinth slowed Sonic down. Spinball was a completely pinball-based game. Those weren't really the best. Apparently people don't think Knuckles Chaos is pretty good. I would give it a chance if I had access to it, but that's having access to it. Some people don't like Sonic CD. The classic games weren't all amazing. They weren't all perfect, alright? And even then, talking about Sonic Mania being the Sonic's return to form, I would prefer Adventure over Mania, alright? So let's not twist things. Let's not pretend the good didn't exist or that the bad didn't exist. Let's just take things as they actually were, alright? I'm gonna let this land now. Where'd I go? Well, I spent a long time in that act. Interesting. Alright, I'm not sure I really have anything else to say. That was just kind of... That kind of turned into a rant, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, I just kind of had to get that off my chest, alright? Woo! Bouncy. There we go. No, oh no. I mean, maybe there's more to say and I'm just kind of forgetting what I wanted to say. But, yeah, I prefer Adventure and Adventure 2 over Mania, not 100%ing them, I guess. I like 100%ing them. I think 100%ing Mania would be better. Because it's like... Actually, I never tried 100%ing Adventure 1, but I tried doing that with Adventure 2 and... No. Alright, what? Okay. Ooh, that was close. Focus mode. Alright, okay, whatever. What was I saying? Do I have anything else to say? I might. Nothing's treasure hunting. Giving Knuckles something to do other than just go to the goal was pretty good. In Adventure 1 at least. Adventure 2 was just like... In Adventure 2, Knuckles' treasure hunting they just were like inherently nerfed because of the radar. And I think just Knuckles in general, like Knuckles and Tails in general, were like... They lost the spin dash for some reason, even though
Sega could have very easily given them the spin dash. Unlike they could have just put their tail attack and Knuckles punching on a separate button. But Sega was just obsessed with having the B button do everything at that point for some reason. That's one thing I don't like about the adventure games, because the B button does everything. Every time. Why do I do that every time? In fact, why does it do that every time? Why is this... Like, is it inherently meant to be a trap? Is there any way to avoid that? Hold on, let me just do this again. Is it inherently meant to be like a trap? Yes, it is. There is no cue for that. I mean, I guess there doesn't really need to be. It's Eggman's base, but like, then how come everything else isn't a trap? There should be some distinction. Then again, I should also repeat playthroughs. I should remember not to do that, but then, you know what? I don't know. I'm just gonna stop. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Yeah, that was useful. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, no, I think I burnt myself out on commentary because I don't really have anything else to say. I kind of said everything in Act 1. Can't Knuckles just punch these? That was a good thing in the advanced games, given like it's not. I guess it's not really all that useful in a 2D game, or really, maybe in the adventure games either. But giving Knuckles like a punch was pretty cool.
Alright, so something I forgot to mention is like the how like Takeshi Izuka, I think his name, Takeshi Izuka, has been like talking about the world of Sonic. Like, when the adventure games came out, it was just Sonic exploring new territory. Like, but I don't know when this happened, but like someone asked Takeshi Iizuka about why there's more humans other than Eggman, and it's like when the adventure games came out, it was just Sonic exploring new territory. Like, there's no mention of anything special going on. It's just Sonic is somewhere else in the world now where there's more people, and they do not question the existence of the anthropomorphic animals that now live among them. None of the Sonic characters are questioning the existence of the humans. None of the Sonic characters are like, these are humans like Eggman, therefore they must be bad. No, that's not what happens at all. They just exist there, and it's fine. But according to Takeshi Iizuka, there's two worlds now: Sonic's world and the human world. Sound familiar? Because it sounds to me like Sonic X, which that was not the best part of Sonic X by a long shot. No, it's just Sonic. It's not like a reboot. It's not like they're going to a different world. It's just they are there, and that's all there is to it. Don't make a big deal out of things that don't need a big deal made out of. They already know the humans are not new. There's Eggman. Eggman is there. What is Eggman? What world is Eggman from? Is Eggman from the human world, or is Eggman from Sonic's world?
I just had to not.
No one's like telling. None of the Sonic characters are like telling Eggman to go home. No, it's just Eggman is there.
Okay, I got a few of them.
Eggman exists. So they gotta deal with them. No, it's not. There's no two worlds. It's just one. It's just It's just Earth. It's just Sonic's version of Earth, and that's it. There are no human world in Sonic's world. It's just the world. Zawardo. Alright, I'm done. I mean, I'm not done, but... And I'm still talking over this because at this point, I just kind of didn't have anything else to say.
I do have more things to say, but I kind of...
No, I don't. I mean, I did. I'm talking about them now, but I forgot them, and I did not pick them up for until I finished. Sega, what do you...
Or not. Alright. That should have... I pressed the button, but I guess that's not enough.
It's never enough, Darkstorm. Alright. Actually, no, I think I start commentating at some point here again. I don't know if I do it now or eventually, but I have some comments to say. I'm just... Okay, now I'm done. Now I'm done.
Maybe it's actually for the best I didn't bring a second Knuckles into this, because I feel like second Knuckles will mess me up with in terms of the air bubbles. Alright, this is a bit of a challenge. How do I... Alright, here's what I do. I'm just gonna abuse... Okay, I'm trying to hit him... I'm trying to hit him, like, when he's up there. But, Alright, there we go. I'm just gonna abuse invincibility frames at this point because I can't hit him otherwise, to be honest. Like, I try to do this, it doesn't work. So I just have to grab a ring and abuse invincibility frames. Which is kind of dumb boss design. I mean, I'm sure that I'm just messing something up because I'm not the best at this. But like, I should be able to. With Knuckles, I can't jump as high, so I should be able to just. I can't jump as high, so I have to do this. But okay, I'm just messing up at that point. But you can see I tried to do it before, and it's too easy to just. It's probably just that because I'm hitting the rockets, but it's too easy to hit the rockets. Like, okay, there, finally, I did it. No. Now I only have one ring. I missed. Alright, but yeah, you see before I tried to hit him and it's too easy to hit the rockets, and that's probably the only reason. Alright, there we go. Wait, how come that time I hit the rocket and I still hit him and didn't get hurt? Alright, there we go. There we go. Finally, I did it. Alright, that's gonna be it for now, and I'll see you guys next time on Sonic Mania. Hopefully I played better. Alright. I'll see you later after the transition.